Hello and welcome back to the channel, and firstly thank you for some of those lovely messages, and today is still my birthday so happy birthday me. Thank you very much for all those well wishes. So there's a lot of messages on Facebook and Instagram, and obviously a couple on YouTube as well, so I do appreciate it, and I do appreciate all of your support over the past however long this has been since I started doing this channel, well over a year ago. And I know it's been, not a lot has been going on recently, but following some advice from that last video from Twisted Koi, he suggested getting the little baby koi out and putting them into a separate tank somewhere nice and warm. So we're set up in my bedroom next to my bed so I can keep an eye on them. And what we've got this cheap 24 litre kids aquarium. Don't need anything special, it's only going to be for over the winter months, and then come spring when the pond warms up we can put the babies out into the main pond again. But today we have this. So from Pets at Home, it's just their cheap one, and before I fill it up with water and I put it here, I've got a little plate of insulation, and I've got some tape somewhere here, so I'm just going to tape this insulation down so it doesn't move around, and then the tank on there just to stop everything from sliding. Then we can start setting all of this up. So I do have just a basic cheap heater. This did come with a pump as well, a filter. Yeah, so following your advice, let's fill this up, get it hooked up, and hook the babies out of the pond. So we have our first little one in there. So this one I got out of the veg filter. So this was one of the first ones that I caught and then transferred over to the veg filter before bringing it into this tank inside. There is another one. Well, there wasn't. I did put two in that veg filter, but I can't find the other one at the moment. And I'm pretty sure the other one was the really small one. So it might be hiding in the plants at the bottom somewhere, or maybe in one of the in the plant pot that I put at the bottom of that little veg filter. So I'm going to have to carry on hunting and looking for him. And the reason why we're at a little rubbish angle here is because if I move back a little bit, some more, got a jug full of water there, and you can see in there some more babies, or fry, as I found out yesterday, that's what they're called, fry. So what I want to do is because these have come out from the pond, I captured these three this morning from the pond. Let's have a look in there. There is some differences between them all, so I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this larger one in here is some sort of carp, whether it's a mirror carp, I don't know. I don't really know my carps. The other two, I think these two may be ghost koi, ghost carp. I'm not sure, but when we get them into this other tank, we'll be able to have a look. But at the moment, all I'm doing is, because this tank is now warmed up, I've had the heater on in the tank it's on 20 degrees, I think, and I'm just running it, well, I've got to get a little glass thermostat on there so I know the exact temperature, and then I can just turn it on and off and regulate the temperature and trying to keep it between 20 and 24 degrees. I think that's right. So that's what I'm going to be trying to aim at. So I'm going to go back down to pets at home later on and just get some sort of like thermostat in there. And I do need like a little proper net, because at the moment I'm just using this little plastic tub to transfer from one to the other, which isn't too bad. I mean, it'd be all right. Yeah, so I've just been, I mean, this is now sort of like at room temperature. They've been inside now for a little while, a good hour or so, trying to slowly warm the temperature up so that the temperatures are, you know, from the jug and the tank, so that they're roughly the same. And then what I'm going to be doing is just taking a scoopful of water from there and then putting it into here, and then just slowly trying to get the temperatures the same without, you know, I don't want to shock the fish putting them straight into the warm water going from the cold water outside. And then I want to go and have a look for some more, because I know there's definitely one more in the veg filter, and I'm pretty sure that I've seen more more fry in the big pond, but we just got to go find them, which is a bit of a pain because I've been outside. Well, I was outside this morning for about 2 hours, and I've come back in to try and warm up because my hands, wow, they're freezing, especially when I have my hands in the water, because I've done some cleaning as well, and oh, my hands are freezing. But yeah, I'll update you once these fish go back in, and hopefully we can get some more fish into here. So I'm not going to look for any more out in the pond yet until I've got these 3 transferred into this tank, and then I can start the process again, bringing the some more fry in. But I did see there is definitely another one like this, because I think this one in here is one of like the gold koi that we've got. I don't know if you remember the gold koi that we got, the small gold ones. It looks very similar to that, and it doesn't have any what those little things underneath its mouth, are they called barbels or something? It doesn't have any of them on that one, but these ones do in here. So I mean, you can see the water is now warming up. They're actually starting to get active. They weren't active at all when they were first in there, because, well, they were when I first caught them because they didn't want to get caught. And as the water sort of like warmed up, they're now becoming a bit more active. Yeah, so hopefully it shouldn't take long to get this up to temperature, because you can already feel it's up to room temperature, and happy days. Right, 5 minutes or 2 seconds for you and they'll be in there.